Welcome back to some more CS action. It is going to be, I'm pretty spiced up, Keith. I'm not going to lie. The Polish Derby, Izako Boars versus PACT on Overpass. Once again, we return to this map for the second time. And wow, is this going to be interesting.
I mean, from one amazing showing from Big Omen Academy on Overpass to right back into the map again. This is winner's side this time. Both teams are 1-1. So one Polish, 1-0. Sorry, one Polish team's gonna have to go down to the 1-1 squad, and I don't know. I don't know who I'm gonna lean to. I've been very impressed with Izako Boars in their last outing. Shane, Avis, all coming up huge, and PACT. Dude, this is gonna be nuts. And the crazy thing is these teams know each other so well. I think we're gonna see some mind. We're gonna see some mind games.
Yeah, and I think we're about to see some action because the pistol round's already underway, so we can just go ahead and jump straight into that one. And I don't know. I think my heart and my head is leaning PACT here. I think they are the more well put together roster, but I'm happy to be proven wrong. And it is gonna be straight aggression towards the long gate side. Oh, all right. And okay, Avis finds the opening too. Darko is able to return one from inside the bathroom, but he gets gushed in the process, which really weakens him for this next battle coming up by Avis, who's not stopping, not slowing down, but he catches a bullet to the head. Flashbang is perfect, and Darko follows up the 13 HP triple kill, 4K to his name, and it's all down to Toa.
Absolutely shutting it down is Darko. Can we see a second pistol ace in the same day? We saw one on the first map way back in the morning. Will there be another? Casual Noob gonna creep to the site. In fact, he's gotten pretty good timing. And Casual Noob is Tao. I need to remember that. And he seemingly has gotten beautiful timing to get the bomb down. PACT are going to play retake, of course, Roy, with the kid on Sobel. But Tao is looking for a fight. And he's going to push. Ooh, this could get awkward. Sobel spots it, takes the ace away, but that's fine. Darko's done enough. He'll live. He'll save the armor. And PACT pick up the pistol.
I think in that circumstance is one of the only times where I don't agree with going for a kill. I think you just secure the bomb. You secure the rifle buy here for your team, the Galils, and you go for the second round potential force buy. Not only that, but Darko is at 13 HP. One player likely has a kit, so you have like one player who's one shot, and then another player who's pretty much almost paper thin, really. But I get the play. I respect it. He's going for the equalizer before he commits to the end round. But I think, yeah, he's back already. Okay, so tech piles should be coming undone here. We will be going back to live. And interesting buy here for PACT. They have a bit of a mixture of a purchase. Triple MP9 looking for the farming machine. Of course, Darko getting the 4K. I think he only got Gush too, so you got discount head armor as well. He's going to go for the A1S full buy. He gets a kit out of that as well. That's an incredibly strong purchase. And Izako Boars, they will just go for the full eco key. Nothing to be bought here. Not a single dollar invested. No PT50s, no flashes, no smokes. And a Hail Mary of a play. Down towards the connector they go.
It's a shame, because if that plant came in, they could have still gotten PT50s and some utility. And then full bot next as well. So, unfortunate for them. But hopefully they can get a plant down here. Tao will lead the charge in towards Sam's. And Jack is here. Easy first. No armor. Just blocks. Should be able to mow them all down. Out of the bullets to the USP. And there you go. 4. No ace again. There's always seemingly someone with a Glock out of place, Roy.
Yeah. This time his place is the grave. Here we go, though. The full gun round comes out for Izako's side. And of course, PACT is only in the bonus. And considering how strong their economy is, I think they will be able to buy up in this next round as long as they can hold on to that M4. So, a good place to be early on in the CT half. And let's see what they're up to with the MP9. So that's really going to dictate, I think, a lot of what happens in this round. Keep your eyes on the numbers 2, 3, and 4 on the minimap for the CT side. They are up close, in their faces. They're going straight for the water control.
Izako now gonna go ahead and take long control. Flashing his lunatic for that player to clean out monster. So now PACT can justify 2 rotators up. Like just great mid-rounding from PACT. You get information, justify their rotates. That's what you love to see from an overpass team. Bank smoke will come out, or is that just end of long? I think that's just the capped long smoke. But PACT already have numbers here, and they have all the info in the world. So Izako Boars hopefully have a good execute here, because it's going to be challenged.
Yeah, and it's pretty obviously real red right now by PACT. They already have 4 players here defending this. They're going to go for the boost. Darko gets 2 quick kills with the A1. That's a heroic play. And they can just swap it out. Maniz, yeah, such an important battle to win, but he falls. But it's going to be Lunatic swinging out. Mickey Mouse finding his own. It's all down to Shane now. 1 versus 3. Pop flash is there. Not good enough, but enough to disorient him for the kill. Lunatic to close that one out. And PACT with a flawless round right there. That bonus round, beautifully played. Getting info, relocating numbers. The boost play, man. Massive round there for PACT.
I have a lot of names to remember, Roy. Mickey Mouse on my screen is Goofy. Jack is Maniz. Man. I'm gonna do my best, I swear.
Yeah, it's really their fault, but we will do our best to provide accurate coverage. Now, without the bomb plant, I think they're just gonna go for the Eagles. Couple armors for Avis and Shane. Now, of course, the Polish Eagle is quite strong, Keith. Cannot be discounted.
Very true.
Oh, that's a nice nade.
Tags him with a yaw, follows up with a nade.
I think he caught him crossing. I think he's so very... Oh, that's how that was very unfortunate.
Oh, Maniz now connecting with shots. He even goes for the wall bang. Sobel's got his back. Easy cleanup for him. Maniz is looking good early, which is kind of scary for Izako Boars, because an opera that's hitting their shots on overpass is somebody who's not going to be afraid to peek you from everywhere. Monster, connector, fountain. There's so many fallback angles, very similar to Inferno, where you can be aggro and have so many phase back angles. You got to think like a map like overpass. It feels like it was almost built for the opera.
It really does sometimes. Sui. Sui later. Also, I don't know why, but the way Maniz spells his name Jack, it makes me want to say it in like a French accent, like Jacques.
Jacques, yeah, it'd be like no K, just Jacques.
Oh, Jacques. Jacques, comment ça va? You know what I mean? Anyways.
And he just looks at you and just goes,
Yeah, my name is Maniz.
What are you talking about, man? Good opening spray. Darko eats damage, the popular spray. In the meantime, the nade. Oh, that could have been bad. And I like this from PACT. Take damage early. And just kind of phase into a very passive B setup. Leave the player with HP on site and Sobel. And Izako Boars wanting to come through connector and towards water. That's free for now. I want to see how much Lunatic can do from this boost position.
Slow and default control here for the Boars. While this is happening, Keith, Goofy's starting to trespass on enemy territory right now. And he's starting to peer over that A side, and he's realizing there's nothing here. I don't see anyone. All they have to do is just focus on showers or toilets. And be ready for the B hit. You can already see Maniz is starting to move his op around. He's relocating it. And wow. What? That awareness is insane. That kill just threw everything for a loop. They had the proper stack. Now they have to send out at least one person back towards the A site to keep eyes. With only 30 seconds left, as soon as they show that utility, as soon as they throw smokes and flashes over, PACT knows this is a commitment.
Sobel on the ramp. The boost doesn't net that many kills. Sobel's still close, and Pit is Molly. Separating them nicely. Tao gets caught with the bomb out. Sobel's still living. 10 seconds. Can he stop one more plant? Are they going to give him the chance? Oh! The sandbags eats the bullets. And Maniz with it all to do. Op v op. Avis is going to hold. Spots him out. Misses a shot. There's Maniz finding it. I don't think it's going to give him the confidence to go for it, though. Does have a kit. Does he make it happen? Walking up with the pistol. Actually finds Sui. Shane is behind pillar. Because Manise noticed. Goes to the defuse. Gets the scope. A second bullet hit from Shane. He'll grab the op. And Izako Boars do get on the board.
Okay, a sign of life. And this is the perfect time, too, because PACT's economy, while it is pretty strong right now, it's not completely out of control. So this round is going to be pretty expensive here for PACT as they're looking to rebuy their entire set of weapons and utility. And I think with this round, this might, if they're not able to save any guns here, it's probably going to have to be an eco for PACT and potential a couple hero rifles in play. Beyond that, Izako Boars contesting this at a perfect time. And Jacques Manise has been eliminated. Beautiful return of frags, though.
Took the words out of my mouth. Oh. Lunatic does get the op.
Are they typing?
They are. Definitely in Polish, Troy.
Unluckily for us, we don't speak Polish. I only know one thing in Polish, Keith, and it's actually a good word.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's kohamcie. Means I love you.
Oh, that's super sweet, Roy.
Yeah, it's the only thing I know in Polish. You know how people say that the first thing you learn in every language is a bad word?
A cursive, yeah.
Yeah. Well, prove them wrong, Keith.
Could have lied to you, but I'm going to take your word for it. Ooh. Darko gets caught. PACT get caught of themselves, getting aggressive towards A. Smoke will land towards heaven. Bomb will go down from Tao. And they seemingly just have this round in lock. PACT gonna save. More than enough cash to drop these two players if all four stay alive. Or all three, excuse me. Izako Boars can't really justify a hunt. So they'll just mutually agree that this round's over.
Rightfully so. I think with their economy here, they pretty much have to hold on to this and try their luck in a more favorable scenario. Sobol is looking for some exits. A wise decision. Risky one, but it will help to keep Izako Boars' economy in check here.
Terrorists win.
None to be had. PACT dropping weapons over. Another full buy. Manise gets his op in his hands. Plenty of utility. As both teams, funny enough, Roy, both on a 2-round loss bonus. So we're in a really interesting place. A very feisty start to this. A boost from Sobel catches Avis with a smoke in his hand. And now they're going to try to nail open door, fight from connector in towards water. Nades coming over from PACT. And Manise on the quick flank through Fountain with an op. And he's already behind them, has bomb. These players in water are trapped. They know they're all here. Sobel with one, Molly to follow up. Lunatic's turn to go aggressive. It's just Shane. And this has been an absolute slaughter by PACT.
Yeah, just complete and full domination all around from all directions. And nice and easy pinch there from PACT. You gotta love that. And see, this is what I was talking about in the game before, right? That connector play with the crossfire with sight is so strong and sometimes incredibly difficult to deal with in the moment. And you really do have to have some sort of protocol to kind of minimize that, because it is a very strong and a real threat for a lot of the terrorist teams. Now we're back on the buy. The money being used up here for both of these teams mostly. This is such an important round. It's going to be either PACT gaining a further lead here or potential Izako Boars closing the gap. And they're working with limited set of weapons. Downgrade for Shane, and limited utility for Sui, as well as Exis and Shane. PACT on the other hand, they're sitting nice right now. Now, a little bit more defaulty here for Izako Boars as they split 2-2. 2 towards connector, 2 towards the outer courtyard. And they're gaining ground slowly but surely. They just got eyes on long. No one's there. Next step, party. Next step, bathrooms.
Can they silently get water control? Yep, Tao knows the drop down. Smoke towards heaven, right? There are 2 players on the monster's side. The Lunatic has to focus short, and Sobel gets here at the perfect time with a smoke. That'll kill 15 or so seconds. 20. They're lucky. Izako Boars don't decide to force it. And it looks like it's going to be monster heavy. 1 player trying to come short. No, 1 and done. Doesn't even get the 1. He is certainly done. Flashes come over the top. Sobel. They're lining up. Their entries are clustered.
Oh my god.
And a team... No, not a team kill. A team flash gets Lunatic killed. Manise here trying to stop the plant. 10 seconds. Shane's got it, but his nade finds the teammate on site. The chase, the hunt down now. Can the bomb go down? Shane gets it down. He knows who this player is. Jumping up on short. Given the head angle, takes the fight and wins it. Izako Boars squeak on through.
Shane, he is really clawing them out of this one, isn't he? What a round. What a clutch right there. Comes down to the absolute wire. And it's 5-3 now. PACT, they're gonna be buying back up. It's gonna be rifles, but man, are they limited. No ops, no kits. They have what, 5 smokes total? Or excuse me, 5 nades total. That means 2 smokes, 4 flashes. A lot of that's already been used up. And this is the right time for Izako Boars to strike, right? This is the opportunity to bring this game back to a tie. You close this one out. You get a nice little freebie conversion in the next one. Next thing you know, 5-5. Economy will be looking nice for Izako Boars as long as they can minimize damage here. But PACT, they have something up their sleeves. They're going for the showers boost. Keep calling it showers. I think that's the Valorant influence. Bathrooms. Toilets.
Probably. More than likely. Goofy. Pushed up. I'm assuming is his official name on HL actually Goofy too, right?
I think so, yeah.
Oh. Well, okay. He's gone. It's just funny that his official name is Goofy and he decides to name his face at Mickey Mouse. It's just, I don't know. There's something funny to that about to me. Sobel's out on site. Meanwhile, the B player has fallen. Sobel actually gets 2. Hang on. Can they get him out of this truck position? He's a 1-man army. Swinging on X's. He's He's gotten 4. Does he know this player's flanking? His teammates have to be telling him. Here
No
Sobel
way.
From truck, the 1-man.
Wait, how much? Sorry, I completely missed it. How much time was left on the clock there in that scenario?
I think 15 or so seconds, maybe even less.
Okay. Because Sui was just running around like a madman on the flank. I thought there was maybe a little bit more time there. But I guess I was misreading that. But wow, what a round. What a heroic play right there. Just keeping them in it, keeping them in the lead. And perfect time for that heroic play to come out too. Because look at the money now for Izako Boars. They have to eco up. Not a single piece of armor.
30 seconds. Double. See, I subtracted 15 right. 30 seconds. Still not a lot of time, though.
I feel like you had enough time to walk, at least.
Yeah, perhaps. I guess he was thinking maybe my gig's up, I gotta pick it up, because he did kill the B player, but at the same time, yeah, if there was 30 seconds, he could have realistically been going back up connectors, so. Oh. Sui gets 1. Goofy fighting the bathroom players. This is the blunt to the Izako Boars force. X is just a Glock last man standing. He should be dealt with in a moment, whether it be by Goofy or Manise. There you have it. 7 for PACT. Their CC side has looked strong. They've looked decisive. And more importantly, they've traded nearly every death they get. Izako Boars, what's worked for them is just explosive site takes. But lately, it's been wearing the clock down.
It's almost like a vintage Navi style, right? Where it's like they're really denying info and then just like running the clock down to 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and committing. I think the only problem that I have with that playstyle is like it's pretty well read now. And it seems like PACT most of the time have had the right reads in terms of allocating their numbers, but one thing or 2 things kind of going off track, derailing their approach here. But X's a massive opening pick now to Manise, who's been eliminated, and he's the only player with eyes on the A side. So now they're in complete loss of information on that part of the map. Luckily, Goofy is able to regain some ground towards connector, but they'll soon need at least 1 player heading over towards the A site, and that's going to be Sobel. He's gonna rotate on over.
I don't think Lunatic saw that. The legs of Sui backing up. Shane, in the meantime, towards Party, peering into Connector Roy. And Izako Boars really have no... They're very spread. 40 seconds remaining. Where's the group going to happen? Maybe long A. It seems like that's the move. They can always just go back down Connector, but... They seem unsure themselves because they have no one in Connector. I think this is an A fake from Shane. He'll probably go back down Connector. But they're going to execute from Monster with 20 seconds remaining. They have no time to fail.
Asobo's position. He just yin-yanged. But now the hit's coming in. They know that it's a B hit. There's only 10 seconds left on the clock. 7 seconds now. They have to rush the bomb site. Anything goes wrong here for Izako Boars, and this round is over. The support has been eliminated. Toa has nowhere to hide. Somehow he is still alive in this one, but he is getting overwhelmed from all sides, and it is packed once again with a perfect chokehold across the map. And it's now 8-3, Keith. I am pretty impressed with PACT right now. But also surprised that Izako Boars is still maintaining the same pace throughout this round, right? Even just like exploding with maybe extra 15, 20 seconds there would still work equally as effective, I think. Just a little bit less predictable.
Yeah, PACT have done a nice job of getting info across the map and just kind of being in control of their CT side. They had the numbers, no one over-rotated. They're kind of reading the boards really well. Again, Minis will push this. See that no one jumped out and immediately just leave Goofy alone. He can cut the entire A side of the map out. And now he can justify a quick rotate if he wants. He's gonna buy time for Goofy to flank. Izako Boars to execute onto B. And PACT just knows. It's a straight up execute. Tao actually gets a clean entry on Sobo, who's been a pain. Lunatic on the ramp. His teammates are giving some overwatch as it's getting shut down now. The pistols can only get the first. And a bomb plant would be awesome for the Boars, but I do not see that happening either. Avis is in the smoke.
No way.
Yeah, Lunatic just taps him. 9 rounds for PACT. The buy will come back in from the Boars. But perhaps picking up the pace in a... I think a connector pop into bathroom, like in a bathroom control would work really well based on how PACT are playing, very separated at A at the beginning.
Yeah, I think they should just keep letting X's finding the openers on A site, because they're pushing, they're walking into the op, right? They're not doing any sort of like smoke play or anything like that. They're literally just walking past the corners and just allow X's to find that kill. This time Goofy's gone through Fountain instead of through long A, and he's already in their faces, cutting off the A rotates, cutting off the A players once again. He needs to be dealt with here. And this opens up Maniz for a nice pick through water. He gets himself a second, and Goofy, he's going for more blood. That's a triple man advantage, a follow-up as well. Goofy the Savage and PACT absolutely dominant right now. It feels like they're playing offense on defense, Keith.
Terrorists win.
Wow.
See,
They didn't even seem fair.
yeah, it's full control right now for PACT. But this is what I was talking about in the last game, right? Like, it's such a different approach on the CT side in the game we were watching before this one. This is typically how people are finding success on the CT side of Overpass now. Just this raw aggression, constantly taking ground, constantly setting up the operators for picks and fights, allowing the riflers to get in difficult positions. Sometimes you know, you can get a little bit of greedy, but overall it's definitely been the cookie cutter approach for teams to have successful CT sides, and we're seeing that right now by PACT as they look for the 11th here potentially. But it might be deep. Wait, Sui?
Oh. Come on.
Oh, he's
Don't
waiting.
overthink it.
No, he's waiting to kill him so they can buy time for rotate.
That's cool. Yeah, the longer he waits, the more that person pushes up and clears, the more forward the A players go, and buys time for his teammates to get close. So, damn. There you go. The Boars kind of fed this round by PACT, who, I mean, you do have cash. You might as well go for this retake. Sui gets caught in front of the volley, has to push through, but gets the kill anyway. Lunatic should not have a chance. He actually gets out of heaven, which is surprising in and of itself. Gets the one. Good trade from Sui. Izako Boars get 4. Still very recoverable. 5, respectable half. Yeah, you can say that's good for the way it started, and honestly, it's good for a lot of T-sides.
Yeah, and especially considering this was supposed to be an 11-3 right now, not a 10-4. That's a whole different scoreline. But now there is a fighting chance for the 10-5. A 10-5 is, all things considered, it's still an okay T-side finish. But I really can't help but feel like the residual we just got dominated feeling is going to linger in Izako Boars' mind here on this T-side.
I could imagine so.
No.
Sui, though, 2 opening picks.
Yeah.
Hang on. Flash for the Lunatic. Sobel's going to go in. I don't think that player's peeking. No, he'll see nothing. Sui now wants to go. The smoke forces him back, but... Okay, the Boars. Seemingly primed.
Now they're switching the pace. Now they're going explosively. They're hitting the A site. Flashes are raining in. That buys them a little bit of time. Just enough for Toa to get into the pinch position. And he gets the second one trying to follow into the site as well. Down to Sobel. He had a pretty heroic play earlier, but I'm not really fancying his odds in this scenario right here. Somehow he sprayed 2 people through that.
I don't know. He even jumped, so he got spotted. Exodus is just... Okay. Walking through the smoke. The Boars just say the hell with the game plan. Let's just pick up the pace, take the fight to him, and for the last 2-3 rounds in a row, they got the opening pick, converted 2 out of the 3, and they just looked really deadly. Again, you're right. I don't know how the mindset is going to transfer over. The pistol round has some weight to it now. And I have a feeling PACT are going to bring the exact same play style. They're probably like, all right, Boars, this is the pace you want to play at? It's our turn now, and on the T side, you can really control it.
PACT is probably thinking, oh, wait, we're on offense now? I thought we were on offense the last half. And now they're going to be pretty shoulder to shoulder. 5-man, all legs in one basket. Only problem with that is every single second that passes is the ground being gained, but it won't even matter. Goofy finds the opening kill onto Exes with a P250. Toa's here in this commotion. He knows it's ending 8, but they don't have the players there to defend against this. And unless he gets a nice timing on the flank, he goes for the shot. Rushes it, unfortunately. Not able to find a single kill yet. And his teammate is the first one to die as he comes up the connector. Now it's down to Shane, Keith.
Well, it's not up to him for long. Manise finds him. 11-5. AKs now will make a return to the PACT hands. As Izako Boars, is this a full save in their mind? Utility matters on overpass, but if they feel like they don't want to do, they force here, then they buy next, or they save next, it's a pain. So they're just gonna buy nothing, right?
I think the big thing right now for Izako is get 1 kill, get 2 kills, avoid being killed by the milking machines, aka Mac 10s. This is slow control for PACT. I suppose in their minds right now they're clearing all the potential gimmick plays, right? Shower stacks, connector stacks, the long A pops. They're looking for all of these things before they fully commit their numbers. And if they see nothing, if they hear nothing, then they just simply take the A site.
Tapping away is Manise. Easy, simple kills for him. Lunatic will cover. The Mac 10 goes forward. Goofy's gonna make his money. Sobel too. 12-5. Buy now from the Boars. Opless. I'm taking a guess. They want as much utility. Perhaps a kit. There we are. Exodus is considering it. Thinking. Thought. It's the op.
I almost feel like this is the do or die here for Izako Boars in some ways. A 14-5 will be incredibly difficult to recover from. Now, of course, might not get to 14-5 if they can save 2 weapons here. If this is a lost round. But as of right now, PACT is in tandem. They're going for the long A control. Molotov for the tree. Flashes are raining in high. And they've managed to gain a lot of grounds early on here. X's spots several players towards long A. I think this is going to start prompting a reshuffle of the numbers here. Specifically on the B rotator, who's probably going to start making his way over to that A site. So PACT, although they've gained ground, they haven't really made it. Oh,
that's
wow,
great.
that timing is unlucky.
Timing unlucky. Opening kill for PACT right when they needed a good trade on Tao. And now Izako Boars have to rotate up. They have a flash smoke in the retake. Now Tao, when he died, did leave a kit on Dice. Nice timing on that smoke fade, right when they make it up here. So, gonna be peeking. 1, 2, just Avis. He's trying to get out of bank, but there's 4 players sharing and waiting for him, and there you have it, 13 for PACT. Money secured. 4 players alive. Izako Boars have to take a save. I mean, they don't have to. They can ignore me, Roy. But their money does not favor them.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that. Now, Izako Boars, what are you up to? Do you have any sort of gimmick in mind? Oh, they definitely hear Sui. There's no way they're not ready for that. Okay.
No room for that.
That was a little bit obvious. He kind of like thunderfooted his way into that position.
Yeah, now the second one comes in. Shane's gone. Will they be ready for a player on pillar? Avis gets one, but yeah, nowhere to go. Once you kind of... It takes pretty much the whole clip of a CZ to kill one person, so... Yeah. There's that. Minis gets the last 4 alive once more. PACT 2 away now. It will be an op in Exodus's hands, and everyone else will get rifles, utility. And it's the same story of last overpass. Now the CT side needs to play with conviction, play with determination, because PACT have settled into the groove.
You know, even last season in Winners League, PACT was still a pretty strong force. This season, though, they just seem like a whole new beast, it feels like, at least. Okay, Axis with the opening kill. That will certainly help ease things into this round, at least. Now, they still have a good amount of utility to hold back the B execute coming in right now. The counter Molotov is there. The counter smoke for the monster pipe as they maintain control of that part of the B site. And with Izako Boars, with them having Toa all the way up in party, they can just hold the B stack. They're not really too stressed about any sort of A fallback at the moment.
Oh. Zarko. Molly towards barrels. And it's going to be re-execute. Izako Boars, 3 players still here confidently. Darko, is he going to clear this? He does. Just on the second look back, a double entry, not the triple. Double spray down from Avis. Goofy, can he get it? He can. 2v2. The player who rotated with the op just gets smoked off. It'll secure the plant. But beware, because Tao is coming towards short quickly. His molly cuts the site in half. Has to plant on the right side. Sobel needs a push because they know they're getting flanked. And Sobel's going to get into a hard position for them to clear him out.
Headshot angle. It's very difficult for the op to deal with. It's going to be Sobel eliminating Exodus now. And all in the hands of Tao. Position known, but he turns it into a 1 versus 3. And Sobel is not skipping a single beat. He's taking the fight straight to him, Keith. And it is PACT now with match point 15-5. An unfortunate turn of events here for Izako Boars as they are now at the end of their lifeline. 10 rounds in a row is what they need here for any sort of comeback. And 10 rounds is going to be very difficult here for them, Keith. Let's see their first stand, though. Triple FAMAS's, double MP9s, a good amount of utility. They do have a kit. That helps. But a completely different approach on the defense side than what we saw from PACT, who was very aggressive and very in-your-face style.
Yeah, very, very timid and going for those solo plays so far. PACT get the first pick on what could be the match round, the game over. And still, PACT are buying time for Lunatic to go ahead and push up long A. He'll get spotted, and he doesn't mind. He's supposed to make noise. How is Shane going to hang on to this? I mean, he has a smoke molly, so that buys time. Ooh, Lunatic gets spotted. Does he? He didn't hear Avis or see him. Free kill for Avis. And PACT were planning on coming back, and now with 45 seconds, Roy, what do? You gotta go B. Or you run it long A, but time will not be your friend.
Yeah, they're going to run it back. Only thing is that they have to figure out whether X's is in connector or not. And it seems like Manice is already sort of starting to look for him. Actually, no, he's not. He's just... Oh, they're setting up for the execute here. X's catches one. He could have got the second one if he didn't fall back in his position, but it won't even matter. He finds a follow-up. That's the bomb now, committed inside the connector side. He gets the dink onto Darko. And with that, I think Avis knows he has a death to rights here. He kills the bomb. All they have to do is avoid Manice to win the round, fellas. Okay, they do back out. Izako Boars, they hold on for one more round, Keith. Double AKs picked up. Economy not looking hot at all here for them, however.
Yeah, not looking too friendly. Now, Avis can drop, still get utility. Shane can do a FAMAS, still get some nades in his hands. Not a lot of time to decide. It's going to have to come in now. He drops a FAMAS, actually. Or he drops an M4 and doesn't get utility, Roy. Interesting, interesting. Still up in Manice's hands. Going to be looking for a pick towards Playground and Fountain. No one from Boars going to be pushed up aggressively. They don't have the big gun in their own hands. And in fact, they're going to be pretty much playing safe across the map, except Short. Shane waiting for a flash. They're going to go. Do they find Darko? They know what corner he's in, but it's so hard to get him. Good for Shane to get one. Jumping. His mouse kind of destroyed him there, and both Short players go down.
It's down to the 4v3 now. Minute 10 left on the clock, so they still have a lot of options in terms of committing, but it seems like they just wanted to end it right here, right now. Davis is maneuvering the pillar well, but he's only good for one, and that maintains the lead here for PACT. And one-man advantage. You have smoke for the cross into sight. You have the flashes to get here as well. Molotov for the CT spawn. That's going to push out forward into the hands of Mickey Mouse. Goofy, he eliminates him. He's looking for the ace, and it's all down to Exis, and he falls. And so does the match here as well for Izako Boars as PACT claim lead 16-6.
25 kills for Goofy, 21 for Manice, 16 for Darko, 17 for Sobel, 17 for Lunatic. It sounds like everyone played their position perfectly. Everyone had their moments. Everyone had their holds. And that was just, again, a strong T side into an info gathering CT side who had control nearly every round and kind of knew what was going on every second of every round. It was just perfect.
Yeah. My first couple thoughts that come to mind is, one, PACT is a very aggressive team in general. We've seen it on Vertigo last week. We've seen it last season. They're just a hyper-aggressive team. They love taking confrontations early and resolving the round as early as possible. And I think a map like Overpass, with the kind of approach that teams are finding success with, it kind of like suits their playstyle to play Overpass, right? It almost fits their mentality anyway. And I think we're seeing that all come together here on Overpass with a phenomenal display of skill in this Polish derby. Congratulations to PACT as they move on to the 2-0 pool. The first one I think we have yet so far. So congratulations to them. Commiserations to Izako Boars, but they're on to the 1-1 pool. Not too shabby. And we'll see who will meet them there.
Yeah, not shabby at all, Roy. I don't mean to cut you off, but I do want to say I want to see more of that from PACT. If they can stay consistent like that, man, I'd be impressed.
You know what I'm kind of curious to see? I hope Crazy wins, because I really want to see PACT versus Crazy somehow at some point.
That would be
somewhere.
Awesome
like both teams just phenomenally well put together. I really do want to see that and play, hopefully on Nuke somehow. But for now, we are out of here. Thank you all for tuning in. If you're in here, you're enjoying yourself, you're enjoying the content, please follow us on our socials. Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Literally everywhere, baby. We're there. Follow this man. Follow me. Follow Mel, our producer observer. And of course, check out win.gg. They're pumping out some awesome content, original content on a daily basis. And of course, shout out to our sponsor, VBet. For now, we are out of here, and we'll see you tomorrow for some more for some more EU CS action followed through with the NA. Take it easy, goodbye, and we'll see you then.